all the time I say I am a privileged because I'm born in the jungle of Peru. And during my first 16 years, I never saw the garbage, but I never saw the TV too. This is good, because the TV sometimes is good, but sometimes toxic too, no? But I want become engineering. And in my time, it's not a long time, in the jungle there aren't university. I need to move to Lima. My parents was a small farmer. They buy only the one-way my ticket to Lima. And I arriving and live in the poor slums. The name is El Agustino. And my first shock was when I saw the mountain of garbage bigger than me. And I asked my brother, what is this? What's here? Who producing? And he said, Albina, are you okay? I know I'm so crazy, no? But I think this is mobilizing me. What happened? But my first research, I know the garbage stay in the poor area when the poor people live.
So basically you arrived in Lima, coming from a rural area, and the first thing that, that caught you, the first thing that struck you was the fact that there was a lot of waste.
Exactly, and never in the past I saw, because my mother and my father, they don't know what is recycling, what is reuse, what is reduce, but they practice all the time. Because when we cook, for example, bananas or mandioca, the cask is the food for our horse. When we are 10 children, my mother cooked in the big, when we have foods, this is the food for our pig, for our hands. We never have the waste, never, because we don't use plastic, we don't use can, no. We have the vegetable garden, and we use, my mother has some chicken. We don't need more.
So you just started to speak with those people on the street, trying to find a certain way of organizing them.
Yeah, my first shock was when I went to the municipality and I asked the public worker, why you don't pick in the garbage in my zone? He said, where zone you live? In the jungle passage. It's incredible. I live in the jungle passage, but never, there aren't nothing tree. He saw me and said, oh, but in this zone living the poor people like dirty. I say, it's not sure. It's not sure.
He was quite certain that they were quite happy.
Yeah, I say, it's not sure. But after that, I need change this. Because it's not only in my slum. When I visiting other weekend, my uncle, my aunt, there are a mountain of the garbage too. I say, oh my goodness, what happened in Lima when I changing this? When I have in the night cycle in the university, I say, I go on to the truck, the collecting the garbage, and never I me bajé. That.
And how much did it take you since this very first moment when you realized that you have to do something up to the point where already people were following you and following your model?
In this moment, it's a shock for me. But later, when I visited the dump, the open dump, and saw the 100 people working inside the garbage, this is terrible for me. when I returned the first dam, I can't stop the crying because I say it's not possible. Why the people like you and me need to look the food in the waste? Why the mayors, the authorities, nothing working for these people? But I know it's impossible. We work alone. We need have agreement, the mayor, like him, we have agreement with the public worker, with the enterprise, with the social leaders, because we need put in the between. This is the big problem. We need solve. We need solve, but we need solve together. We just began in the small slums, but after that, I understood if we need changing, real changing, we need working the policy influence. And after that, we make the law, not only in the solid waste management, we have the law for the including the waste picker into the system, the solid waste management.
It's very interesting. And in the meantime, you reached 11, an impressive number, 11,000 or more, 12,000 Peruvian who are now recyclers, who are now waste workers in terms of being somehow their own bosses. They have like a micro business now.
Yeah.
12,000.
In Peru, we formalized in 12,000, but now we are working in 11 countries in Latin America, in Bangalore in India. In all these countries, we are over 20,000 formalizing workers. No?